Hello and welcome. This is Susan Taylor Shire, and my backdrop is, not physically, soul mastery. Coming together with your soul in an embodied life. Woo! So, 2/22, 2022. Magical, magical number. So I had to be with all of you in this pulsation. It happens to be one of my favorite numbers because I was born on May 22nd. 2, yay! So, it's also a time of the divine feminine coming forward. We're letting go of an old system that's been around called hierarchy, patriarchy, all sorts of fun names. We're moving out of that system into one that is more divinely guided by the feminine. So I've been asking myself, well, what is the divine feminine? Everything. Pretty much. And can we blossom and grow in the ways we see the divine feminine and experience it? So my beautiful narcissus bulbs, I wish you could smell them like I can. We have full bloom, we have a baby bloom in the back, and we have one over here that hasn't bloomed yet. That to me is all part of the divine feminine revelation. Every facet of blooming, every facet. Now, we talk about the Divine Mother, we talk about the Magdalene energy, Isis, you name it, oh my gosh, Venus. We talk about Mother Nature, we talk about High Priestess, we talk about Queen energy, Princess energy, so many things. But today I really want us to expand our capacity to receive the amazing nature of the divine feminine energy. It is love itself. It is radiant life itself. It is the brilliance of light. Where does that leave the masculine? That absolute presence that honors, respects, and holds sacred all that the divine feminine is. And this day of unification, we are honoring, respecting, and holding sacred all that the divine feminine is. So, I would like to open the door for you to consider, reconsider new aspects within yourself of what the divine feminine is for you. Because to this point, it may have been, well, it's all about nurturing. It's all about giving. It's all about being here for others. It's sweetness. It's pink, right? It's soft. And it's beautiful. And it's all of those things. It's honey. It's just so many wonderful characteristics. But it's so much more. And part of our development in this year, if we're going to have the divine feminine reign, which many people are like, yes, it's time for the divine feminine, not screw the rest. It's time for more of this blossoming and a full garden. What aspects in your garden want to be filled out more? Because the divine feminine is very powerful. It moves the energy. It harnesses the stars, the moon. It is, oh my gosh, it's so much. I don't even know where to start, right? We've seen Wonder Woman. We see the divine energy warrior. We see the brilliance of the transformational, transmutational qualities that the divine energy of the feminine holds. These flowers from a bulb are life itself. That is the divine feminine. Change, growth, becoming, all of that. And it isn't just quietly being on the inside. It's radiantly giving expression to all that you are. We've talked about sovereignty a lot, haven't we, in the last couple of years? Well, part of sovereignty is being free to be everything that you are. your divine feminine, your queen nature, your high priestess nature is not meek and soft only, but it is surrendered and serenity. There isn't anything that it isn't, right? So again, give yourself permission today, and in the next little while, this is a particular energy gateway for this, to really consider what other aspects of divine feminine feel true to me to start to expand. As someone said in our Sacred Soul Circle, actually it was another gathering, that's right, permission to shine, permission to shine, right? It's just amazing. It's not just peace and quiet and caretaking. So I called on the divine feminine. Actually, it first called on me and started speaking to me about some ways that we can poetically call her in. So I'm going to read to you what she had to say through me, because she is joyous and celebratory as well. And I want you to celebrate, whether you're in a male body or a female body. It doesn't matter. The divine feminine is that fluid, flexible, ready, resilient space for change and the unknown. The great mystery, right? Oh, I could go on and on and on. Okay, great. And I'd love to hear from you what other dimensions you find compelling to add to the equation. Okay, and here she is in some of her glory from the divine feminine. I call to you, she's calling to you, to breathe me in, for I am love. I call to you to take a moment to come to stillness and feel my space of serenity within you, for this is you. I call to you to be brave enough to feel your beauty like a beacon of brilliance shining from within. I call on you to know the fearlessness of standing tall in your stature of divinity. This is what you came for. I call on you to give yourself permission to shine, for that is your fulfillment. I call on you to welcome in and receive deeply the gift of pleasure, simply for yourself, knowing that sensuality is your nature, knowing the pleasure of being in a human capacity for expression, and all that that brings. I call on you to go out and look up at the stars in the night sky, for they are your brothers and sisters of light, always here for you. I call on you to know the joy of being alive. What else fuels us and feeds us now? I call on you to celebrate all that you are, from head to toe, by dancing you. For you are life itself in celebration. And I call on the divine feminine now to be with you and awaken in you new qualities of the warrior for life, the warrior for new creation, that I am the divine feminine. I am so excited to be with you in this space that is opening up as we move towards our spring equinox. And just briefly, I am starting this Friday a new immersion, Restore Your Sacred Body Temple, to reclaim your true divine, oh my gosh, vitality. And the divine feminine is vital energy itself in your body, embodying the joy of being alive and not letting the pain, emotionally or physically, be our excuse for moving forward, having the means to know how to creatively move with the inconsistencies, the limitations in our body, mind, and heart in a way that brings forth greater divinity and way less wound of separation. And if you want an incredible adventure in the divine feminine, I'm doing a retreat in Dahlonega in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Georgia at the end of April, the 24th to the 29th, celebrating the divine feminine in all of us, in sisterhood, in love, and in brilliance of light. Both of those are on my webpage, soulmastery.net. So beautiful to honor each one of you as we celebrate this emergence of the divine feminine through each one of us and all of us in the unity of 2022, this incredible gateway for new creation. Love to you all.